Good afternoon, everyone. Well, we need to start. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our February team meeting. I would like to wish everyone a happy Valentine's and Mardi Gras, of course. We are very grateful always for our preferred partner. Do we have any preferred partner in the room? Can you please stand up? Thank you. Thank you for supporting our market center. Do we have new agents in the room? Please stand up and introduce yourself. Do we have some mics there? On.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I am Annie. I just joined Keller Williams about last week. This is my first team meeting. I'm so excited to be here and learn from all of you in Keller Williams. This is certainly a very valuable resources for our preferred partner for new agents like myself. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Welcome to KW Memorial. We're so excited to have you. Anyone else? Right here. You're not agent. You're not new anymore.
This young lady, she has not taken not one real estate class, but she came to Victoria's gala that we did to paint last week. And she saw it on Instagram and, and I was just like, and why are you here? And who are you? And so she says she is very interested in becoming a real estate agent. And so she is coming to check us out. So y'all make her feel welcome.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Clara. I'm Mehebo. Happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Clara. We're so happy to have you here. So today's lunch was brought by Keely James with Free Model. Please help me welcome Keely. Please.
Can you hear me? Cool. We actually need to update my slide, Roger. I'm Keely Moore now.
Okay. You see, it's better to come from you, so.
I think you asked me and I said,
Okay. No problem.
Hi, we are nearing our 1-year anniversary with KW Memorial as a preferred partner. So I think most of you know me, have seen me here at the office, know what Free Model does. If you don't, please say hi. But it sounds like there are a couple of new folks in the room, so I will do a very quick refresh. Free Model is your pre-sales concierge group. So if you have a seller that needs something done to their home before it hits the market so that they can get top dollar and not leave anything on the table, reach out to us. We'll come in and plan, manage, and pay for the project. We do a little bit of anything and everything. We just don't add square footage. So cosmetic, roofing, foundation, plumbing, electrical, all those things that we know are going to come back on inspection, or we just need paint and carpet, just make it look nice so we can get it listed, and kind of anything and everything in between. We're easy to qualify. We do everything on site in person with a single point of contact. So that's my quick reminder about what we do. I did want to mention for those of you that are actively doing projects with Free Model today, if you have not heard about it yet, keep an eye out for Ann Townsinger, a note from her. She's in our marketing department. She's going to be doing 2 things for you. One, she's putting together your case study with before and after photos, the profit your client made, the ROI, length of the project, length of days on market, so that you can put those together to share with future clients so they've got a little bit of a visual on what they're doing. And 2, our $1,000 agent marketing incentive. So for a completed project with Free Model, we are giving you $1,000 to use towards either like farming mailers and or having a professional video made so we can set you up with a videographer. It can be anything from a property walkthrough to a testimonial to a before and after, whatever works best for your marketing campaigns. So if you have any questions about that, find me. And otherwise, enjoy lunch and
What's,
eating. and
what's
I'll
the
see you
best
around
way
the office.
to reach you at?
I've got cards here on the wall. I've got some with me as well if you want to grab them. They're red and white, but you can always just call me on my cell, text me, voice memo, whatever works best.
What's your phone number?
281
Okay,
793-0116. And I'm gonna quiz y'all on that the next time I'm here.
okay. Thank you, Keely.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Next, I would like to welcome our new preferred partner, JW Beauchamp with Allied Title and SOLC.
Don't worry, we got more in the back. I don't want to risk spilling drinks. We got more that y'all can pick up. Yes, JW Beach with Allied.
JW. Who would like a mic?
Cool. See, I talked last with Mike. I feel like I'm gonna blow people's ears out now. All right, I'm with Allied Title, and title is very boring. Who thinks title's boring? If you're not raising your hand, you don't know anything about title. It's extremely boring. So here's what we're gonna do. Rather than me talk about how we make it fun, everybody get at your phones right now. Get ready to type this number into a text message. That number is 833-900-1999. And I want you to text the word boring to that number. Nope, it's 833-900-1999. No, you are not signing up for a text package that I'm going to spam you with. You're only going to get one message. It's going to be a video telling you a little bit about how we make title fun. Now, a lot of people may come up here and tell you about why they're the best, why you should use us. I cannot say with any certainty that I'm the best title company for you. I don't know if you like mobile closings for free. I don't know if you like ping pong tables at the offices. You may be opposed to having beer on tap. You may not like being able to get a hold of your escrow officer all the time. These things may not appeal to you. You may not like a title company solving your problems to make your business better through client retention, through marketing campaigns, through social media. However, if you are someone that likes any of those things, or that does kind of catch your eye and you'd like to know more, that same number you just texted boring, text the word call me to it. If you text call me to that, I'll know that you like to learn a little bit more about Allied and how we can help solve your problems and help your business grow. If you want to get a hold of me outside of that, my number is 832-247-3169. I have cards and marketing materials out here. I have my little bin full out there, or you can go to closeatallied.com and you'll see me there. I look forward to working with each and every single one of y'all. Thank you for the partnership.
Thank you, JW, and welcome to KW Memorial. 2, what are you? Hi, 2. Give us a hi. Right one.
Hi,
Yes, yes.
welcome, welcome. First and foremost, I want to wish everybody a happy Lunar New Year. As you guys know, we celebrate on the 10th, but luckily we don't celebrate just one day. We celebrate for 15 days in our country. But you know what? I won't do that because I have to work here and I get to see all of y'all. Just a quick update on the market. You guys know at the end of January, jobless claims came out. It was not very favorable. And CPI came out this morning, and guess what? It's not favorable either. But it's okay. Don't fret because rates are going to go down. Okay, they're not going to go down this week, but just be patient. They are going to start edging down because that's what the forecasters are all saying. So what do? Now? You get everyone to apply now, and let's get them ready to close within 60 days, right? Because they want to wait for rates to inch down a bit. But on a fun note, Roger, would you open your fortune cookie? I left fortune cookie for everybody because I want y'all to have the best of luck.
So 2, I have 2.
You have 2. It's a
Okay.
thing. And all these fortune cookies were made especially for y'all. If you guys can catch what the common denominator of the cookies of the fortune are, let me know. Yeah, so everyone who got that fortune, I expect to close a loan with y'all this year. The sooner the better.
So mine says that it's 2 time for the new year.
Yes, it's 2 time for the new year. That means we get to spend more time together.
I love that. Look forward to that.
Couple of important things I want y'all to know. I know that family reunion is coming up the last week of February. And there's a lot of people here that's attending. And there's also a lot of people who are not. What I would like to do is do an informal Mortgage 101 Q&A. Please come RSVP with me. If y'all haven't been to my office, it's right down the hallway, right across from Rachel's. come RSVP with me and we'll set up something for the 29th. I'll bring in lunch, informal. Y'all come, pick my brain. We'll do something just like this, have it a little bit fun, be interactive. And then that way you guys can get more information about me, about mortgage programs, about down payment requirements, seller concessions, etc. So what we normally say in Vietnamese, which is Chúc mừng năm mới, which means Happy New Year in Vietnamese. But I always like to end something, especially when we're celebrating something festive. So there are 12 lucky envelopes underneath chairs that you're sitting in. So I see who my lucky 12 people are.
You put something on under one?
Huh?
You put some on under mine?
No.
Okay, that's okay.
Oh, and yeah, see, she's got one. There's some over there too along the walls. Yes. Yes, yeah, check all the chairs. There should be 12 of them.
Joe.
No, that's not it. That's a tag. Okay, so here's the rule. The envelope, the front of it, it says tiền vô như nước. That means you want money to flow like water. Money coming into you to flow like water. So if you receive one of those envelopes, best of luck to you. It is a $2 scratch off. But here's a disclaimer. If you win, half of it's mine, okay? Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
I
Carol.
appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much. Have them once. Who would like to start? Seppi, you're missing out. You're just missing out. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Start from now. Hello, I'm Seppi. I have a couple of warehouses for sale in different part of the town, 32,000 square feet and 15,000 square feet. So if your client asks, do you know anyone that has a warehouse with freezer, cooler, dock high, or anything like that? I have it. Now, if your client talk about anything commercial, I probably have it. You just have to call me. So Seppi, 832-545-7393.
31 seconds, Seppi.
I have two. I have a buyer that needs to close by the end of March. So you know what that means? We got to get under contract this weekend. They're coming in from Austin. We've got a budget up to $1 million. They don't need a big yard. It's plus or minus if they need a driveway, so that's okay. Let me know. I think I've seen some of your listings. I've shown some of them, so I appreciate that. Please, Lisa Rigdon, please send me if you've got something up to $1 million. Second thing I've got in March coming up, I've got a listing that we are prepping right now that should go active the first week of March. It's over right next to Trill Burgers, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a backyard and a driveway. Great location. Going to be around 925. Let me know if you've got any buyers.
Thank you, Lisa. Emily.
Hey, I'm looking for something that's coming soon, up to 2.5 million in Memorial Villages or in the surrounding areas, as long as the house is zoned to Memorial High School. So my buyers' kids are moving to Memorial for high school, for that reason. So if you have anything that's coming soon, we've already looked at everything that's out there, up to 2.5 million, zoned to Memorial High School and minimum 4 bedrooms.
Thank you, Emily. Who's next? Linda Aber.
I'll be quick. I know I said it last time, we're still looking for a house zoned to Stratford, north of I-10. Please, 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 if you have something coming on, let me know, because she is actually looking at obituaries, sending letters out. She really wants to move out of her parents' house because they moved in with her parents. She sold her house. So if you have anything coming on, please let me know.
Thank you, Linda.
So hi, everyone. I've got two things. I am still looking for a home in Coles Crossing. Been looking for a couple of months now. 3,000 square feet plus, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths preferred, in the $500,000 range, 500 to 600. Also, I have a new listing coming in early March in the Energy Corridor in Lakeside Enclave. Will be in the upper 500. So if you're looking, let me know.
Thank you, Farida. Thank you. Anyone else? That's for you. Next, KW Memorial Updates Culture. Jocelyn? Jocelyn? Linda? Come on, come on up. That's fine.
Expecting to speak so soon. Hey, everyone, I'm Jocelyn. ALC Social Equity. Let me find I do have something to go with this slide here because it is Black History Month, as I hope you all know already. All right, here we go. So this is a photo of what was dubbed realtist as opposed to realtors. This is so back in the National Association of Realtors, as you all know, it didn't start accepting Black members until 1961. So that was about just 63 years ago. NAR also lobbied against 1968 Fair Housing Act. And this is a photo of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, which are still in existence today. You might know them as NAREB, and they were founded in 1947 in Tampa, Florida. And they advocated for equal rights and civil rights in the real estate industry, especially for African Americans. NAREB members called realtists, just as NAR, they also uphold professional standards of ethics, ensuring dignity and respect for communities of color. NAREB has been influential in advocating for fair housing legislation and other initiatives at all levels of government through its affiliated organizations, NAREB provides professional training and education for realtist members to better serve underserved communities. So as I said, they are still in existence today. And then at Family Reunion, for anyone who's attending, they will also have events going. So wanted to present that. Yes, ma'am. That's wonderful. All right, and are you a member? Awesome. I would love it.
Okay,
Thank you, Dilsing.
I just made a comment that NAREB, the national organization, had their national conference here in Houston this past August. So just a notation.
And I would love it if in
And I
the
am a member.
future, thank you. If in the future you would share any events coming up so that we can promote them here in the office. Thank you. Thank you all. Oh.
the video, yeah.
Yes. And just a quick 2-minute video on the history of Black realtors and real estate.
In 1947, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers is founded by Black practitioners who sought a trade association to advance fair housing. In 1948, in the case of Shelley versus Green, to advance fair housing. In 1948, in the case of Shelley versus Green, United States Supreme Court rules that private restrictive covenants based on race are illegal and in violation of the 14th Amendment, equal protection under the law clause. In 1966, Beltrell et al. Versus Chicago Housing Authority successfully desegregates public housing in Chicago and reformed public housing law and policy nationally. The Department of Housing and Urban Development is created, and its first secretary is a Black man, Dr. Robert C. Weaver. This position makes Dr. Weaver the first Black man in line for presidential succession. In 1968, the Housing Act of 1968 is adopted. The intention is to make it unlawful to refuse, sell, rent, or negotiate with persons of a protected class. In 1974, the National Association of Realtors adopts Article 10 of the Code of Ethics, which affirms members of the association cannot deny service based on race, creed, sex, or national origin. In 1978, Chicago Association of Realtors elects the first Black president, Marion Monahan, and the association's 100-year history. In 1980, the National Association of Realtors begins distributing educational resources to encourage realtors to be deliberate in creating a just housing market. In 1989, Frank J. Williams is elected president of the Chicago Association of Realtors, the second African-American president in the association's history. In 2009, L.T. Higginbottom is the first African-American inducted into the Chicago Association of Realtors Hall of Fame. The National Association of Realtors elects the first African-American president, Charles McMillan of Texas. In 2017, in Bank of America versus City of Miami, the Supreme Court rules that cities can sue banks over Fair Housing Act violations if they target minorities. In 2018, the Tulsa Real Estate Fund is created as the first African-American-owned real estate crowdfunding platform. Chicago Association of Realtors hires the association's first African-American CEO, Michelle Mills Hunt. In 2019, Illinois Realtors elects Steve Morris as treasurer, which puts him in line to become the organization's first African-American president, 2022. Zeke was CAR's third African-American president. serving from 2011 to 2013. Maurice Hampton is sworn in as the association's fourth African-American president.
Okay. Happy Lunar New Year for everyone. Next, we have Linda and Safia, please. So Safia, what's going on? No, they have.
Can you go back for like turn off the music real quick?
Pause it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It is that time of year again. Woo! Awards banquet. Of course, our Keller Williams Annual Awards Banquet will be happening on March 22nd, 7 p.m. So we are doing an evening banquet this year. It's going to be at the Britmore Luxury venue, very close by. It's I-10, Willcrest, kind of energy corridor area, so super close, or it was closer to our old office. The theme is old Hollywood glamour, so super excited about that. You know, I love my themes. But yes, we invite, of course, all of you guys to join us for our awards banquet. It's a fun time. We present our awards for the previous year, so all the 2023 high points, of course, in with the awards. So yeah, it's going to be a great time. We hope you guys can join us. Yeah. Do you want to?
This is going to be a classy event, and we're excited that you guys are going to be coming. Most KWs, most real estate companies have scaled way back on an award ceremony. We're scaling up, so we would love for you to attend. Please come to this. Please have a good time. There's a cigar bar there. There's all kinds of stuff. It's going to be a good time. So please book that in your schedule to have a good time. This next year is going to be better than last year, which is good. So I can afford another cool party next year. But you have to attend these things because these cultural events, they bind us together. You will make a relationship with another agent in this office that you'll be doing business with for the rest of your career. Things like this happen at these events, so please attend.
We look forward to seeing you all actually at our banquet award on March 22nd.
March 22nd, yeah.
From
and
7 to 11 p.m.
7 to 11 p.m. But yeah, fun times. We'll have dancing, of course, food. Like Michael said, a cigar bar. There might be a cool luxury car there you could take a photo with. But yeah, good times, good vibes.
And if you're a new agent, just because it says awards banquet, this is a banquet
one,
for
Safia.
everybody in
Next one,
KW Memorial. So please
thank you.
attend.
Safia?
Oh.
Linda is quiet today. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, old Hollywood glamour. So very, not 1920s, but like, you know, y'all know the vibes. Yeah.
Great Gatsby kind of feel. Okay, so we have our chili day, you know, that's coming up. So please sign up for it. If you haven't been here before, you know that it's a potluck. We want you to come in, bring that chili, get a contest, win an award. You don't want that. And we do this all the time. We haven't done it here though. Did we do it here last year? Yeah, we did. So we have an area now to do all this. So you can sign up to cook and you can sign up to attend as well too. So that will be on the 22nd, next Thursday. It'll be on Sophia's birthday. I just realized that. So, and then we had our culture meeting. I don't know if there's another slide after this. I don't think.
No.
Okay, great. So we had a culture meeting this morning. We have so many events coming up this year. I am so excited. We're going to go back to the Astros. You know, we have tickets for that. And if you haven't been to the Astros with us, let me tell you, there's a private area where we sit and the tickets are going to be $50 a piece. And that gives you $20 credit towards food. They will have someone there that'll serve us. It's in a very nice area. We get to look over the field. It's really a lot of fun. We haven't decided a date yet, but we will be having a casino night. And so we're going to be working really hard to do a lot of fundraising this year because as you know, we got our 501c3, so we're working towards that to start raising funds in our own office. So, you know, just come to our meetings, look for stuff. And oh, I'm just trying to think of the one more thing. In March, we're going to do St. Patrick's. We're going to have a little happy hour on St. Patrick's Day, and we have green stuff and things like that. So we are just I'm very excited to see all the events that are coming up this year. So if you have any questions, you know, just be sure and reach out. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you, Linda. KW updates. Is Jen here? Okay, who would like to give us an update in regards to family reunion, Victoria or Julie?
Victoria, you want to come up here? No? Okay. All right. Well, for those of you that have not signed up for family reunion, we are less than 2 weeks away. So we have a really, really great group coming with us. If you guys still want to buy your ticket, it is at events.kw.com. The price has gone up, but you can find like discounted tickets in some of like the groups and things like that. If you're part of like the family reunion groups, mega camp groups. But yeah, so that's what it is.
Thank you, Julie. Michael, what's going on today
At 2 p.m. today, I hope you can all attend because you're going to get the opportunity to see an agent who took her business from 11 million when she joined us to $250 million in 1 year. Yeah, that's with a B. So Paige Martin will be here going over her systems. She's going to have her panel up, and it's just a gift that she gives back to the office. She's committed to doing 9 of these in the next year. So please come. You won't find somebody presenting at this level, this kind of production, just in her office. First off, you can't find somebody that produces like this, but to have somebody who's giving back, and she's got her team here that's also going to be presenting. I think, Brittany, you're here right now, right? Where are you? She's in a conference room right now. So it's something that can help elevate your business. When you hear something, when you take Buffini or you take Bold and you hear something that resonates and clicks with you and it puts you into action, that's where business happens. So please attend this because it, like I said, this is a gift, and I'm very, very grateful to Paige and her team.
Thank you, Michael. How to submit a commission request with Madison happening on February 14th at 10 a.m. International listings with Catherine Thursday, February 15th from 11:30 to 1:30. Meet and greet Tuesday, February 20th from 10:30 to 12 p.m. Please help me welcome Belle and Jocelyn, our coaches. Couple of slides.
Supposed to click something.
Yes, it's here.
Guess we don't have to practice. Stay ready. Okay, I'm Belle Lawrence. I'm your Director of Productivity Coaching, my partner in productivity. Dilsey said, "Crime, hey, Clara." She's in the audience, and we're talking about our coaching corner. Bold is back. This is a business objective, a life by design. How do you think someone like Paige Martin went from 11 million to $250 million? It's putting the systems in place to create a model around everything that you've done. When you do a task at a high level, that becomes the model of how you need to do every single task every single time. Take an open house. When you finally hit an open house and you hit it out of the park, when you create a model around that, that every open house that you encounter, you hit it the same way, you just put a system in place. This is going to be the type of thing that you want to get involved in to see what systems, what models will make your business go from wherever it is to that very next level. So you can set a goal, you can sign up for this. I believe it's $7.99, but the first step is free. This is our soft launch. You're going to be hearing this everywhere, marketing everywhere. When I first came to KW from another brokerage, which will remain nameless, I didn't start in Ignite. I started in Bold, and being in that room with my peers, script practicing, building my listing presentation, really being challenged to not put zeros on the board. If anybody's ever been, that's something that you don't want to have to do. So by all means, be in this first step. We want at least 100 people in that first step in this room. I want it to be standing room only, just like this. It's going to be lunch. We're going to have some fun stuff. If that'll get you to come, please come to something like this. Bold is back. It's a proven system. Diana Kokoska taught this system. They have reinvented it over and over again for today's time and climate. And it's going to be something you do not want to miss out on. Anyone want to be a listing agent in 2024? Absolutely. Be the employer opposed to the employee. Listing agents get to set their schedule, price it right, put the listing in MLS, and take it from there, where the buyer agent has to show 30 homes. You just got to get it right with that one. And again, if we make that one listing correct, there's our task. We model everyone after that, put a system in place to take your business from where it is to the next level. It'll be Wednesdays from the way I understand it. Oh, we didn't practice. And in this room, we'll be doing that very first step. I'll be bold. Who else will be bold with me? I'd love to get y'all to sign up. You're supposed to clap right there. It's okay.
Next, Belle. Next slide.
So the best thing that I can do in this office is help us define what coaching is, help us know where it sits in our level of priority in this office. So I take that very personally, very passionately. And here's a little video we cooked up with Brandon to explain. Coaching is the perfect balance between care and candor. Your coach needs to care enough about you to preserve where you are, but be able to be candid enough with you to take you where you want to go. I'm Belle Lawrence, the director of coaching here at Keller Williams Memorial.
And Bill, that's a great segue, because when you hire a coach, there are three things that you want to ask yourself. Number one is, do they even care about you? Number two, can you trust the coach? And number three, is your coach even able to help you move your business forward? My name is Jocelyn Cano, and I am the productivity coach here at KW Memorial.
It's an excellent point, Jocelyn. You can't even have one of those without all three. If your coach cares for you, but they're not able to move you forward, that doesn't help you. And if they have ability, but they're not someone you can trust, it's not a confidential experience. So come to Keller Williams Memorial, where Jocelyn and I are here to coach you with care and candor, and you can trust us, and we are able to move your business forward.
Thank you both. If y'all have any question in regards to contracts, please call our compliance broker, Mitch Rainey, or Belle Lawrence at 8281-408-0214. Our in-house legal counsel has an announcement for us, so please help me welcome Hubert.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to point out this logo. Rachel did it. Well, I'll show you a better one later, but Rachel has been amazing creating a branding for my law firm. Just want to introduce my law firm, Vuong Law Group. In addition to the services I currently provide to KW agents, I wanted to help show some additional services here. I do LLC formations, wills and estate planning, and personal injury. So because of the new TREC rule, a lot of agents have come to me asking to form their own LLCs. And I provide all the paperwork necessary for you guys to register with TREC and have it seamless and get the EINs and everything for that as well. I'm actually helping Roger do his wills and estate planning. That's a good thing to think about the future as well, as you make more money, grow your business and grow your families as well. And lastly, personal injury. This is because I know a lot of you guys are on the road driving to meet clients, do open houses, and your clients are also meeting you at these different events as well. So if anybody has any questions about personal injury, just let me know. I'll take care of you. I don't handle the cases myself, but I do manage them. I partner with a law firm here in Houston. It's a premier law firm, and they set up everything, all the appointments. So it's a very seamless event for you.
So Hubert, let's do the sales pitch. You're doing this at a severely reduced rate.
Yes. Very reduced rate. LLC formation, Garrett, he mentioned he was doing it for $750. I do it for $650 here for the office for the agents. Wills and estate planning, if you go anywhere around the city, minimum it's $2,500. So we're doing it for $1,500 for the agents here.
So Hubert saved me 40% by going to him, and he provided me with the great service. So I highly recommend Hubert.
And if you want my contact information, just scan this QR code. My email's on the board here, but just another shout out. This logo is absolutely beautiful. Rachel did a great job on it.
Thank you, Hubert.
Thank you.
Who is this guy? Okay. Hey, help me welcome Brandon. Marcus, so what about the 201? He's gonna tell us about
Yeah,
it.
the
You're gonna
clicking
be
thing,
like,
Roger?
of course.
Thank you.
That's yours now.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm your assistant team leader, Brandon. I sound like I've had 20 cups of coffee, but I've only had 15. Good morning, afternoon. It's 12:37. That's ridiculous. I don't know if it's more ridiculous that I did it or that I told myself to put it there. Okay. How many of you are part of the 201 Club? How many of you don't know what the 201 Club is? I thought that's what it was. I want you all to be part of the 201 Club, okay? The 201 Club is very, very simple. It's 201 contacts or more inside your database. Oh, suddenly it sounds like, let's talk about it. Why does that matter? Well, KW did some research. Hi, camera phone. KW found out that our KW agents who have 201 contacts or more are doing about 40,000 more than the average agent. Now, I got to put a caveat here. I have 5,000 contacts in my database, Brandon, and I'm not making $200,000 a year. Well, other Brandon, I noticed that you didn't talk to those 5,000 people. How many of you are ghost agents? I've told you all before, I wanted to play a concert. I did everything I could to play this epic concert, to play in front of thousands of people. And then I found out after 5 years of hard work to get on that stage, a good friend of mine from the 8th grade was working at the radio station, could have got me there 3 years earlier if I just reminded him that that was my goal. If you're not telling people regularly that you're in real estate, they don't care and they're not listening. So this metric is great. Once you put them in their database, we need to then nurture those relationships. We need to build conversations with your people. So I want you all to join the 201 Club. It's very easy. You have to download the Command app. How many of you have Command in your hand? Oh, that's not bad. Good deal. Well, then take it out. How many of you don't have Command in your hand? Well, guess what? I have a QR code for that. Whether you are part of the Androidian life or the Apple world, it's all the way up to you. Scan whichever one best suits you if you do not have the Command app. I'm going to give you just a few seconds to do that. It's going to be auto-magically happening once we're done, I promise. I feel like I should do stand-up, Jay. I'll be here till 5. Update the Command app. Always up to date. There's some really cool new features. One of them is it's going to show you exactly who's been active on your website as of right now. Most recently active using your Command site. So you can start building those relationships with your clients that are in the now currently actively searching. Oh, yes. Not only that, but it can send back the information. It's like a ping pong game up there. All right, we're going to go to the next slide, everybody. You're going to open up the Command app. It's not going to look like this. It'll look like the first page, which will have the little home button at the bottom left corner of your screen. I want you to tap the logo that looks like a passport photo. That little applet at the very bottom left corner, you're going to tap the contact one. This is your database. What's nice about this is if you simply tap the call button, not only does it call your client, but it logs the call as well so that you know the activity you've been doing with your client regularly. Same thing with text messaging, with emailing, it's going to track that progress. As we go to the next page, I want you to click on those 3 meatballs at the top right corner of your screen. That's known as an ellipsis in the English world. It means more. I like the 3 meatballs better, Jules. Sorry, Rachel. I know. Tap the 3 meatballs. When you do that, go ahead and click on Import Contacts. What it's going to do when you select that button is it's going to bring up all of your contacts and it's going to give you the opportunity. Come on. It's going to ask, hit continue. Then it's going to give you the opportunity to choose as many contacts as you'd like. I highly recommend just hit select all. We can clean your database once it's in there. But if it's not in there, then you're not using it. So you'll hit the select all button. It should check everybody off. And then you're going to click on continue at the top right corner. Once you've chosen to continue, it should give you the opportunity to add a tag. Now, for the sake of training, I would like you to add a tag, but not a whole bunch right now. There's just not time. It's a luxury we can't afford at team meeting. So create new tag, phone contacts, phone import, bless you. iPhone contacts, I don't care what you name it, but the reason I want you to name it something is so that when you go to filter your database, you can say, okay, which ones did I update? Who was in there? Well, all I have to do is search the tag phone contacts and it'll pop up. If you choose no contact, don't worry about it. Just hit continue at the top right corner of your screen. And it'll tell you that you're going to begin an import either with 0 tags, 1 tag, or many tags. You will agree by tapping continue. And then it should look like this. Now, depending on how many contacts you've uploaded will depend how long you need to sit here and stare at this screen. If you decide I would like to go play Candy Crush and you flip your phone out and go to play Candy Crush, you will then be sad because you'll have to go back to your phone and do it all over again. If you close the app, it'll terminate. If you switch to another app, it will pause. So just put your phone aside. This is a great opportunity for you to pay attention to the screen. Once you do that, it's going to tell you which contacts were uploaded and which ones were not. You can click OK or view details if you want to find out all the reasons they weren't. Most of the time it's because there's duplicates. Followed by going back to the main screen, giving you some confetti. It'll make you feel really cool and magical for a moment because that doesn't happen often. And you'll notice at the top left corner of my screen, it says, welcome to the 201 Club. With over 200 contacts in your command database, you're ready to thrive. Check your profile to see your badge. You'll tap your name at the top left corner of the screen and you'll tap on profile and you'll get a nifty little badge like I have. Here's my challenge for each and every one of you. I want you all to grow your database and I need to challenge you to do it. And I'm going to offer you a little something if you do. If you go through these steps and you screenshot this photo to show to me that you've become part of that 201 Club, I will enter you into a drawing and you'll get a month off your agent bill. Sound good? It's very simple because all you have to do next is scan this code because you've done the screenshot. You'll scan that code, you'll enter your name, you'll submit your screenshot. I will get it sent and then we will just spin that wheel.
So we're doing actually 3 of those.
Ooh, but wait, there's more.
So there was a reason for this because we know you're going to get more business and because I challenged the person who owns the KW Heritage office in San Antonio. They are slightly ahead of us on the number of agents that have done this. They're seeing business as a result of it because they're also working it. That's why we want you to do it. But we bet personally, not out of company money, Victoria, $1,000 on who would have the most people sign up for the end of this month. So I don't want to pay Craig $1,000. The guy's rich enough. So if we could, please do this. Let's use this. You don't have to be what? Michael needs money, right?
Make sure you're in.
But more importantly, I don't want to lose to Craig. So if you would do this, it'll be huge. Now, let's talk about this TikToker that you had, Brendan. How many people, Brendan met with a TikToker?
I did. I met with one of the people on the Tickety Talk.
And
He's got 190,000 followers.
But
his conversion rate bites.
So as far as getting people to use him in real estate is really, really bad. What's he lacking, Brandon?
He's lacking relationships, the opportunity to actually build one through the digital airwaves. So he's getting a lot of people watching, but he's not engaging properly. And I have a lot of people that come into my office and they say, hey, how do I do social media? And a lot of times they go, I'm just going to post and I will be Insta famous. It's not. How many of you know it's just simply not. If you're not engaging with your audience, it's just like saying, I farm this neighborhood, but I've never knocked on a single door. You have to engage with your audience. They're not. So their conversion rate is going to be terrible. And I even told that person, you know what? You're creating business for all of my agents. I'm going to send all of my agents to your TikTok page and they can answer all of their questions that these TikTokers are asking. And then they can become their leads. And he said, don't do that. If you're not engaging with your audience, then somebody else will. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to take a photo?
Brandon, good job
Can
on
we
this
do the
one.
hard thing?
Hard thing? I'm not good at it. Okay, they're already on us.
And use the laser pointer.
Okay. Thank you. Wait, we have a thing to do. You're gonna do a drawing.
I
We
can do
didn't
that.
tell them.
You know what, since Michael
You
was
guys
not
remember
involved
the
today, I
committee
want
fair
him to
2
pick it,
weeks
actually.
ago? Did you all have fun
Michael,
at the
come help us
committee
out.
fair?
Come up.
Did you guys have a good time at the committee fair? You learned a lot about the committees. I'm seeing more people come in. My
Okay.
ALC has been very, very much
One without
appreciative of
looking.
you all joining, and doing your part.
Who did the?
Everyone
up,
who
yes, I put pictures.
submitted their Monopoly board game into that committee fair, we put inside this KW bag that we
Okay.
got from Family Reunion.
And what are they winning?
We're gonna give them 2 months of agent,
Okay,
2 months off your agent bill. Ooh, I don't know. You wanna set the rules?
don't have to be present to win.
All right.
But let me go ahead and do. That was hugely successful. If you went to the committee fair, we haven't done anything like that before. And that was executed so well. The staff did an amazing job and you all participated at a high level. When you have 12 people showing up to financial planning committee, you know you did something good. Sorry.
James will be happy.
I didn't know he was in the room. I'm just saying, we have so much to offer you that goes beyond real estate. Today, we had our culture committee and what they have planned for this company to enhance the culture of the company is huge. And that's what you want to be a part of. You want to be a part of these different committees, be a part of the luxury committee. You don't have to be a luxury agent yet. You don't have to be qualified yet. Be a part of it. Those of you that participated here, I'm going to bump it to 3 months. To just make it.
Michael, without looking, Michael. Michael, look at. If they're here.
All
Make it
right,
fair
3
enough.
months if you're here, 2 months if you're not here.
Okay,
Is it just a big sheet?
just one.
One big sheet.
Francis and Shivani. All right, 2 months. Very good. All right.
Congrats,
Very well.
Francis. Thank you, Michael. Yes.
Fun. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, Brandon. Compli- Mitch. Very quiet today. Help me welcome Mitch, please. You
Oh, okay.
want like a slide or no?
No.
Okay, give it to me, man.
Hi. How's it going? All right.
Hi, Mitch.
Got some changes going on if you haven't heard. Yeah, Oi, is that what it was? Oi. I just got back from the association meeting, winter meeting, the last 4 days. It was fantastic. One thing I noticed is Trek's a lot more involved with our association, and that's a good thing. They're there supporting us. A lot of talk about the lawsuits going on. And the main thing they also are concerned about is what the DOJ is going to do. Best thing for us is to use the buyer representation agreement. Use it correctly and use it about the same time you're doing the IABS. You're establishing your value and establishing what you're going to be compensated. One thing that we've noticed is we've got some fantastic agents because we can get an IABS signed this morning, a buyer's representation agreement signed this morning, and an executed contract by noon. That is some awesome work. Everything is time-stamped. I don't know if I want to sit in front of a jury and talk about that. We're going to be doing classes on the buyer's representation agreement, scripts, and how to handle objections. I got some great information on HOAs. As soon as I get it all compiled in my own brain, we'll be doing some classes on that. Any questions for me? The video that we put out, do you have that available? Oh, here it comes. I'm going to step out.
Some opportunities that we have to move through it since we're already at that next stage. So Brandon?
Yeah, this Citron Morel antitrust case was a really big deal. We want to make sure you guys are up to date. That's why we make sure that Mitch, our compliance broker, keeps his eye right on the pulse of what's happening inside the market and all around it. Mitch, you want to go ahead and share some stuff? Sure.
As you may know, Gary has proposed a $70 million settlement for this case. Hopefully, this will also take the 18, 19 other copycat cases and put them under the same settlement. But the proposal reads that KW will no longer mandate that brokerages and agents have to be a member of the National Association of Realtors. There's some consequences if we decide to go that route. One being that we would not have to abide by the Code of Ethics.
Hold on. That's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Right. Also,
Why would we not be abiding by that?
the Code of Ethics is for realtors. If you're not a member of the National Association of Realtors, you're not a realtor. You are a sales agent.
But
in the
it's
state
just
of
not,
Texas.
it's not gonna give us a free for all to do whatever we want.
Correct.
Because we have
Correct.
standards at Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, it would eliminate all of our association forms, which would be the listing agreement,
Okay.
the buyer's representation agreement, the lease agreements.
Mitch, I'm just gonna say something for a second here. Just you saying that gives me, my compliance heart is like, ta, 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 ta.
You should
That
feel
stuff
mine.
protects our people.
It does.
It protects
It
their people.
protects our fiduciary to our clients on both sides. It sets the standard. It explains what the brokerage does. It also establishes what our compensation is going to be. That was the crux of the lawsuit.
Now, wait a second, as broker of record, how does that feel on you? Somebody's not following the right things because they don't have to?
So this is just proposed, and
Right.
so we get to decide that path, and that's what we're working through. We want to find the best path to navigate through this. There's gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening in the next few months. We just want to be overly communicative in giving you what's going to happen. All these other companies are going to go through the same thing. Every company out there is going to be following suit because this is probably going to take place in the legislature at some level. So
Wait, keep going. What else does this entail?
It also states that all agents are required to let sellers know they do not have to offer compensation to the buyer's agent or tenant's agent. We also need to be reminded, as we've heard a million times, commissions are not set. They're not set by law. It's all negotiable. When representing a buyer, we must be clear and transparent and accurately disclose any offer of compensation prior to the showing.
Could we just dive in for a second?
Sure.
Because you teach a lot of great classes here.
Mhm.
A lot of them are all about the right ethics, the right thing to do. I don't see us changing what we find to be the right point.
That's true.
That's true. So
Well-
if any of this is shocking to people, we need them to come in and
Come
get
to
some
our classes,
updates.
yes.
This stuff is always up to date. Mitch stays up to date on it. So thank you.
And as we go forward, as you'll see, we're gonna be working on some scripts for you and how to communicate your value. And you must believe in your value so we can talk about your compensation, because we're all in business to make money, right?
Right? That's why I got here. And so that's the key. That's mindset. That's making sure that you're believing in yourself.
Right.
Because that's how you're gonna sell yourself best.
And that's the use of the buyer's representation agreement. It establishes what our compensation is and how we'll be paid. Now, right now, that's an association form. There is a pretty good chance the legislature will take this up next year and mandate it. So Trek would be writing a form for us. Still, stay tuned.
All right. Let's keep going.
Also, we have a duty to show properties if they request them. As always, you can't look at the compensation and say, this one's offering 1%. I'm not going to show the property. You must show the property. Come to class, we'll talk about how you get that with the buyer's rep.
I love that. You have a usual class time too. It's like
1
same
o'clock
back place, same
every
back channel.
Thursday.
1 o'clock every Thursday. I love that.
Oh, also, we need to remember not to express or imply a minimum compensation. What I would like for you to do is remove these words from your vocabulary. Common, usual, standard, historical. Get rid of them. It's all negotiable.
guys, that was actually in red on Mitch's sheet. But we know those are important. Common, usual, standard, historical.
Yeah.
Give me an example where somebody might say that.
Just last week in a class, an agent was asking me, well, isn't it standard that we offer 3%? Isn't it standard or historical that we've always done that? No, it is standard that it's negotiable.
So what's planned in the market center? We're gonna have different team meetings, but it's not just limited to team meetings. This is something we need all of our agents to get. $70 million settlement. This was a big deal for KW to cough that up. So we need everyone to be on board. Again, all the other offices, the Compasses, the EXPs, the Caldwell Bankers, the Century 21s are gonna have to do the same thing. We just wanna be ahead of the curve. We're gonna have videos, how to do and how to enhance your value to the client. What's your unique value proposition? And then scripting around objections. How do you tell that buyer, or in this case, that seller, you want to pay a compensation to the other side? Here's why specifically you want to. You're not required to under this new scenario, but here's why you want to, and being able to sell your value as well. So that's something we are going to enhance at a very high level, and we're working on that now.
This has been good. It's been good.
Good stuff.
All right, stay tuned. As things come available, we're gonna update you on them.
And we're so appreciative that you're a part of KW Memorial. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great video. Thank you all for attending our team meeting, and again, happy Valentine's. We look forward to seeing you on the next one in the next couple of weeks. Thank you. Right.